So, we're getting ready to celebrate Christmas, and Christmas is all about the Lord coming here to earth, all about the Lord being born here as a little baby. And a pretty important question for you is, why did he do that? Why did the Lord come here? Or what did he come here to do? Take a moment and see if you think you know the answer to that question. What did the Lord come here to do? The truth is, there's a lot of different ways that we can answer that question. You might have thought that, well, the Lord came here to save us. He came here to rescue us. He came here to help us. He came here to teach us. All of those answers are true. But let's turn to the Word. I'm going to read a prophecy from the Word that talks about the Lord coming here. And let's see what it says about why or what he came here to do. This reading comes from the book of Isaiah, chapter 9. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government will be upon his shoulder, and his name will be called Wonderful, Counselor, God, the Mighty One, Father of Eternity, Prince of Peace. Of the increase of his government and peace there will be no end, upon the throne of David and over his kingdom, to order it and establish it with judgment and justice from that time forward, even forever. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will perform this. Amen. So that prophecy that I just read is a pretty famous one, and it's especially famous for that wonderful list of names that it gives us. A list of the Lord's different names. Each of them tells us something about who the Lord is. He is wonderful, and that kind of speaks for itself. He is the counselor, which means he's someone who helps us when we don't know what to do. He is God. He is the mighty one, which means he is strong. He is like a warrior or a hero. He is the Father of eternity. He is our Father, and he will be forever to eternity. And he is the Prince of Peace, which means that he gives us peace. But now what about what that prophecy said about what the Lord came here to do? It kind of says that the Lord came here to be in charge. It said that the government will be upon his shoulder, or the rulership, the governing of all of us is going to rest on the Lord's shoulders. What that means is that the responsibility for governing and taking care of people will rest with or belong to the Lord. And it said that the Lord will sit on the throne of David. And what do you call somebody who sits on a throne? You call them a king. The Lord came here to be the king of all people. He came here to be in charge. And something that's good to remember is that not wanting to be in charge isn't always a good thing. And if you and I want to be in charge, well, that might not be such a good thing. There are lots of kings throughout history who have been in charge but have not been good kings. I have here a throne, just something to give us the idea of a throne, really. Perhaps the throne that the Lord would have sat on would look a lot fancier than this, or maybe it would have looked even simpler than this. You can decide. But it's easy to picture a lot of different kings sitting in their thrones, acting like that's all that matters. Yeah, I'm king, I'm in charge. This is great. And that, of course, is not what the Lord came here to do. The Lord didn't come here just because he wanted to be important, just because he wanted to be king. The Lord came here because things work better when he's in charge. We are happier when the Lord is in charge. The prophecy said that the Lord is going to order and establish his kingdom with judgment and with justice. He's going to bring order to his kingdom. He's going to make it work the way it's supposed to. He is going to bring justice. He's going to make us safe because things are fair, because things are orderly, because things go the way they're supposed to. That's what happens when we let him be in charge. We feel safer. We feel at peace. And so when we celebrate Christmas, the amazing thing about it is that, yes, we celebrate a tiny baby being born, but we're also celebrating that we got a king. That baby who was laid in the manger was our king. He is in charge of us. And that's why the shepherds and the wise men bowed down to him. And that's a symbol to show us that our lives are better when the Lord is in charge. We will be happier if we let the Lord be in charge of us. Amen.